Hey, what is up everybody? It is that time of the week again. Yes, it is Sunday, which means it's time for another episode of My Me to Your We. I just wanted to take a second to thank everyone for the positive feedback last week. I'm really enjoying this series so far. And I also want to thank everyone that left suggestions in the comments. Now, last week I asked you to let me know who you wanted to see next, and of course I got Psy, and more Psy. So, naturally, I'm going to teach you all how to make the genius behind Gangnam Style. To start, you want to use the second to last head, and moving over to the facial features, you want to choose the double chin. For the hair, move over to page 4 and choose the first one in row 3, and of course make that black. His eyebrows are also going to be black, but the shape will stay the same. Now clicking on the yellow bar, the first bar will stay the same, the second will move up, the third one will also stay the same, and then you're going to move the fourth one down just a little bit, and then the last one will go all the way down. For the eyes, you can basically choose any pair that you want as long as they are not too big. For me personally, I went with the third pair on page 3, and I moved the first 3 up by about 2 bars, and then the last 2 I moved down by a decent amount to make the eyes pretty small. Now I realize you're watching this and you're probably like, what the heck is she doing? That doesn't look good at all, but just bear with me and by the end of the video it'll all make sense. Moving over to the nose, I went to page 2 and I chose the second to last nose, and all I did here was move the second bar down by 1. If you're using the regular Wii, I believe that this nose is not available, so I recommend using the 5th nose on the first page instead. Now I went with the second to last option on the first page for the mouth, and all I did here was move the first and second bars down by 1. And finally, you gotta get Psy's nice shades in there, so I just chose the second pair of sunglasses, and I shrunk it once and I moved it down once. Now I think you can see why I made his eyes so messed up, I guess you could say. I was basically just trying to hide them behind the sunglasses since you never actually do see his eyes in the video. And I actually just went back here to make them even smaller because you could still see them. So I just fixed that up real quick, and that is it for Psy's face. On to his height, all you're going to do is make him just a tiny bit taller and a little bit chubbier, I guess. Alright, now everything is good there. Now I'm just going to type in his name. Don't forget the P. And you know I don't like the red pants, so I didn't make him one of my favorites, and then I just made his shirt black, and there we go, that's Psy. I hope you enjoyed this episode of My Me to Your We. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you have any more suggestions, leave a comment and let me know who you want to see next. Also, if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe, and come back next week for some special holiday me's. Thanks for watching, guys.